being part of the reality that really is before us as we live out our lives. So this is not a book about spiritual ideas, this Bible. It is a book about the rule of God in time and place. It's about the God who created all things, who stands outside of all realities and makes himself known as he intervenes in that reality that he has given to us. So when we encounter the Jewish Jesus, did I say Jewish Jesus? Oi, he's Jewish. If I came into your church, now let's stop right there. I do apologize at this point. I'm not going to assume that everybody's a churchgoer or a Christian here, and don't feel uncomfortable about that. So when I make those references, try to just make it fit into whatever context you might be in. It might not be relevant to you. But if I come into your church and I say, I go to your Sunday school class. I know you don't go to Sunday school anymore. But anyway, I say your home group, your fellowships, whatever you're supposed to be going to. And I said, how many here know and believe that Jesus was Jewish? Now, I should have done that right up front, but you're all too smart for that. You're here. And but don't assume on it, because I've spoken in over 400 churches. And I've done this. And only about 70% of Christians will raise their hands immediately. Well, because it catches people off guard. I mean, it's a little provocative, isn't it? Jesus is Jewish. I mean, we're not thinking about him that way. And we're surely not experiencing him that way. So why would a question like that all of a sudden, then I'd look at him and say, well, he was Jewish, yes. Eventually we get a consensus on that. Almost everybody raises their hand, except for the person who's already belligerent. And no matter what happens, they're not going to raise their hand anyway. And so, all right, put your hands down. Now let me ask you a question. What is it about him being Jewish that informs your Christian faith? Anybody? I think you get my point. We don't know him that way, the way he made himself known. Does it matter that he actually practices all kinds of Jewish practices and says all kinds of Jewish things that you're not aware of because they're just part of first century Second Temple Judaism? And once you know that, you get to know him and you get to know his message even in a greater way. Now, anybody interested in that idea? I thought so. Good for you. Glad you're here.